play, so 3rd down and 4. 10:30 and ticking remaining in the first half. As Limke out wide to the near side, give is to Mitchell up the middle. He'll lower the shoulder down, get to the 35, and looks like it may be short by about 1.5 yards.
And Mitchell had some, running plays, yard tries to get it up the middle. So Hillsborough Central Valley just staying with what they do and looking to get, I think, probably a little bit more of a push up front.
Alex
Grafton's, they've done a nice job.
Alex Cotton, wide receiver to the far side, and Nathan Ray to the receiver to the near side. Triple option play is broken, but Preston cuts ahead and gains the first down.
That's a heads-up player. He waited to become the starting quarterback, and he is well earned that. And that situation, as you said, maybe a little miscue or I don't know exactly, but somehow, and did the right thing, made the right decision, just kept his poise, kept the ball, and lowered the pads and used that big frame to get the first down.
Rage checks out. Parker Gallagher back in at wide receiver once again for the Burros. High formation. Preston gets a snap. Drop back. He'll roll out. Fade towards the corner of the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Hillsborough Central Valley. Gannon Limke, a 31-yard touchdown reception.
Preston throwing that perfect ball. Limke goes up. He looked at the defender. He timed his jump, used those hands and pulled it in, and that'll give those two and their connection, keeping you connected from Halstead Telephone Company. It is Preston to Limke, the first touchdown of the season with 9:25 to play in the first half.
So Hillsborough Central Valley will take the 6-0 lead. Good coverage there by the Spoilers in double coverage, but Limke
Great play by Limke.
Just out-jumped him there, almost as if he was at court trying to get the... So Parker Gallagher will attempt the PAT, snap down, spot, kick is up, and it is no good as that one is off of the upright. No good as the score will remain 6-0 on the Golden Harvest Timcas Seed Sales Scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. So we'll keep it here as we work on a couple other things, but 6-0 Hillsborough Central Valley after the Gannon Limke 31-yard touchdown reception, the first touchdown of the season for the Burros as they lead with 9:25.
And just a misread there on the defensive side as well. So they spread that they want to get it into Rio's hands and give him a little bit more space to run in, with the extra 2 receivers there to help try to block on the outside.
The 2nd down and 1 for the Spoilers. As the give is to Rios. Has stood up at the line, but he keeps the feet churning and gets the just short of the line to gain. He got about a half yard, needed a full yard. So
big defensive tackle. Eli Lopez making the stop.
Second and 11 for Hillsborough Central Valley. Clock under 4 minutes, 3:45 and ticking. High formation, Hinkle and Lushik the backfield. Preston Gibbs is unable to get the handoff as it's on the ground and it's recovered by the Spoiler. Alex Ibanez falls on it for the first turnover of the season for Hillsborough Central Valley.
Well, it's because the play was really made by Esgar Rios. We've talked about him throughout this first half on both sides, offensively and defensively. He was in the backfield. He was on Preston just as Preston was reaching out trying to hand that off. Rios just blew by the line and came in and put a big hit on Preston. Those two, getting up, helping each other, and paying their mutual respect to each other.
So 1st and 10 at the 45 for Grafton, by far their best field position of the as Wanarovich under center. As the give is to Damon Reyes, cuts up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, falls forward inside the 40 to the 39.
Yeah, running hard, and that's what, 5?
6 yards on the carry, so second down and 4 for Grafton as maybe a momentum shifter on that fumble there. Hillsborough Central Valley leading by 2 scores, trying to make it 3 before halftime.
2:55 remaining in this first half. Spoilers have 2 timeouts remaining. The Burros have all 3.
As well as Hillsborough Central Valley, the option to receive to begin half number 2.
Hewitt, Willison, and By are the 3 defensive linemen for Hillsborough Central Valley. Willison comes in and makes the play just as we called out their name. Sorry to take the call away from you, Brady, but it happened that quick.
A little bit of miscommunication. I don't know, either the back went the wrong way or Wanarovich opened up the wrong way. Backs were going to the left. Wanarovich opened up to the right.
Willison wasn't even touched. He wasn't even close to being touched.
So a loss of 4 on the play. That'll bring up third down and 8.
And that's a key play in this first half because, they're sitting down with, the field position they have and still plenty of time on the clock. But now this 3rd and 8 forces the play call maybe to be different as well.
Clock at 2 minutes, still running. 4 wide for the Spoilers. Wanarovich in the gun. As fakes the throw, it'll be a draw to Rios as he spins forward to the 41. It's a gain of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and the Burros will take the timeout to stop the clock with 1:47 to play in this first half. 13-0 Hillsborough Central Valley leading Grafton in the season opener on yourliveevent.com. It's the Tim Gazette Golden Harvest seed sales. We'll do what we need to do to stay safe and keep playing the game and keep our schools open.
Yeah, absolutely. Just talking here to some of the Hillsborough Central Valley players that I know. Also talking with some of the coaches for Grafton in the pregame show. And that's exactly what they said. They're just excited to have a chance to play the game. And yeah, as they mentioned, there's probably hundreds, 100,000 or other students in a number of states that would give anything to be on the field here on this Friday night. Including a number here just across the river in Minnesota.
Wow, they're not doing a darn thing.
So the Burros will punt. As Preston to boot it away.
Off the side of his foot.
That one will.
Oh my! It goes out of bounds at the near the 30-yard line. Went off the side of his foot. So there is the break the Spoilers were hoping for. They still have a timeout remaining. Brady, 25 seconds to go in the first half. It's Hillsborough Central Valley leading by 2 scores, 13-0. But the Spoilers, they given themselves an opportunity here now from the 30-yard line.
Only a 4-yard punt by Sam Preston. Grafton still with a timeout. Also high school football. Clock stops on a first down. Still plenty of time for the Spoilers. Get a couple shots at the end zone. Try to get on the scoreboard here to end the first half.
You were talking about those games real quick. This is the first game broadcast I've done since March 12th.
Wanarovich under center. Pitch play is to Rios as he'll dive forward towards the 20.
He runs hard. Gallagher among the tacklers for the Burros to trip him up, but he runs hard. He was close to breaking that thing. 13 seconds remaining now. Timeout on the field, and we'll be right back.
Fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
13 seconds remaining in half number 1 as Hillsborough Central Valley leads 13-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. But Grafton got a break on a shanked Burrow punt as they're in the red zone for the first time tonight. Second down and 1 at the 20. Grafton using their final timeout, so no timeouts remaining. Hillsborough Central Valley still has 2. Burrow's back on the field. Grafton still huddled up along the sideline. Now they'll jog out. The Spoilers try to work the sideline, try to get a couple more plays in this first half. As Wonderovich under center. Rios and Reyes in the backfield. Two receivers out to the far side. Wonderovich sets. Now he'll have to roll out to the left. Still looking up the field as fumble. Or nope, they'll say it was a incomplete pass.
Yeah, had a lot of pressure on him, and he was looking and being patient and waiting. Good coverage downfield by the secondary, and two of them got I believe, an arm on the throwing arm just as it was going forward for the incompleted pass.
So 5.1 remaining in the first half as Grafton, they'll attempt a field goal of their own as back to kick number 21, Steven Garza, to attempt a 37-yard field goal.
Yeah, so the Burros will have the ball here with that half second to go at the 20-yard line.
So likely just a quick kneel down here trying to get to the half.
We'll hopefully catch up with head coach Scott Olson here at halftime. And we apologize for the situation tonight with camera in and out, and trying to provide the audio here, and we'll see if we can download things later on this evening.
So Preston under center as they'll give it to Mitzel up the gut as he'll lunge forward to the 30, a 10-yard gain, as that will be the final play of half number one. As Hillsborough Central Valley leads 13-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales down on the field with Coach Scott Olson.
Well, Coach Olson, first half, what'd you see out of your guys?
A lot of mistakes, which it's first game of the year with a new crew like that. It's going to happen, and just get past it. We talked about pregame. If something good happens, we'll celebrate. If something bad happens, next play.
And that's just a part of, I guess, maybe some experience too.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Sam's pressing a little bit here right now, and other guys are not. That last play was a good adjustment where they brought that number 20 up, and we communicated and we blocked it pretty well.
All right, I'll let you get and talk to your guys here in halftime. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Scott Olson, head coach for the Burros.
All right, thanks, Jim, down on the sideline. As it's now halftime, stick around, we'll take a quick break, then we'll be back for our halftime report as Hillsborough Central Valley leads 13-0 against Grafton on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard.
The Hillsborough Body Shop is looking to hire a body technician. Wages based on experience. Benefit packages offered. Talk to Ben or Tyrell at the Hillsborough Body Shop to learn more and to apply. The Hillsborough Body Shop also wishes everyone a safe and successful harvest season. If you have broken windshields, chips, or cracks, they can do it now and right here at the Hillsborough Body Shop. Hail-damaged vehicles, vehicle body repairs, dents, rust, or collision damage, Ben and Tyrell, thank you for your business, the Hillsborough Body Shop.
Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsborough, the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsborough, proud to support this community event.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a
As well for 13 yards. Jace Lushik, 3 carries for 10 yards, and Cole Hebel, 1 carry for 1 yard. In the air, Sam Preston is 3 of 5 for 69 yards and a touchdown. Stephen Wise, Gannon Limke, 1 reception, 31 yards and a touchdown. Nathan Raid, 1 reception for 8 yards. And Cole Hebel, 1 reception for 30 yards. Penalty-wise, Hillsborough Central Valley, 1 penalty for 5 yards in the first half. Those are our first half stats on yourliveevent.com, our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. Take another quick break and be back on yourliveevent.com.
Visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524 schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at findlaymotors.com.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities.
3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
So the Burros will kick off to begin half number 2. As again, they lead 13-0 on yourliveevent.com. The Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. As they lead 13-0, a 31-yard Gannon Limke touchdown reception, as well as a Luke Dryberg 40-yard interception return for a touchdown. The 2 scoring plays for the Burros in half number 1, as Steven Garza will kick it off with Mitzel.
Oh, nice kick.
As Mitzel will return it, go up the middle. Finds a little bit of a seam, breaks a couple tackles, still loose, and finally dragged down at the 43-yard line, as it'll be 1st and 10 for the Burros from there.
Yeah, special teams again for Hillsboro Central Valley. They've been all right throughout the night. A couple of Parker Gallagher, field goal attempt with an extra point try that didn't go, but he'll get that. You can already see on his 3rd attempt of the extra point there, his swing follow-through was so much better. But yeah, good field position here to start. We'll see how this goes. Both coaches saw some really positive things from their teams, and they saw things that they will keep learning from as they gain experience. We'll see how they adjust here in the second half.
Triple option play as Henkel.
Actually, Preston kept it.
And he'll be dropped down for a loss of 2.
Yeah, Wyatt Demers there on the stop. Demers and Rios have been 2 very active players here throughout this game, along with Lopez up front. Grafton's got some really big-sized, strong kids along that defensive front.
Nathan Rage, the receiver to the near side. Alex Cotton on the far side, I formation. Preston to pass. Slant play to Cotton. He's got it at the 47. Turns upfield to midfield as it's a gain of 10, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Nice quick little route there by Alex Cotton, and Preston made the quick throw, strong throw. Limke now comes in, Cotton comes out. Limke is lined up single receiver to the near side. Receiver far left on 3rd and a long 1.
Limke and Gallagher,
movement up front.
Receivers, as looks like a hard count, and we'll see which one went first.
Yeah, it looked like the Grafton defensive lineman just got leaning too far forward, but the officials are talking. Grafton is saying, hey, we came forward and touched there because of movement by the Hillsboro Central Valley lineman. Maybe moving the ball there. Is it Martinez? Now the lineman for Hillsborough Central Valley, since Valdez went out with the injury in the first half. Angel is here on the sideline. He's sitting here on the bench. He did not get up on that leg knee area, or I should say with the knee, and walk, at halftime. He's been sitting here since he went out of the game in the second quarter.
And Jamie Martinez now at the right guard position for the Rose. Third down as Preston has that one stripped away from him. Loose football as diving on and recovering it is a Grafton spoiler, number 52, as Gus O'Bergen able to fall on it, and it's a turnover on the Burros.
Well, and that's that spoiler defense. Coach Mahonen talked about it at halftime when I brought up to him about that defense giving him a spark and the team a spark to end the first half. And he said, yeah, they're counting on them to do something here to begin the second half, and they certainly do. That's a big play by the spoiler defense, and now they have the field position that they did not have in that first half, trailing 13-0 with the ball.
All at the 38, first down and 10 as they give up the gut to Rios as he keeps the feet churning to the 36-yard line, gain of 2.
And Adrian Valdez, 77, is out here as a defensive lineman now for Hillsborough Central Valley, with Hewitt at the right defensive end and Bai at the left defensive end. You have Dryberg, Pashton, Mitzel, and Leshik at your linebackers.
Well, it's Hankel, kind of 5 linebacker formation for
they
the
could play
Burros.
9 linebackers.
Second down and 8, option play, late pitch, but able to get it off to Reyes. He cuts back up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, bowls over a man, and is stopped inside the 30. As a gain of 7, that'll bring up third down and 1.
Yeah, Cotton on the tackle, and of course it's much easier for the broadcaster here on the sideline, but that block that was coming for Reyes there, had he just bounced to the outside, he may have gone all the way. He came right into, where Cotton was coming that angle, and I, just from this position, thought maybe he could have had something to the outside.
Third down and 1, clock now under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hard count as handoff to the fullback. Rios says ball on the ground, but able to fall on it is Justin Garza, as that'll be a first down for the Spoilers.
Yeah, the Burros stripping away at that football, and they were able to yank it out of there, but it's bouncing right up into a teammate's hands, and Grafton has the first down with under 9 minutes to play in this third quarter. Hillsborough Central Valley leading it 13-0.
Fortuitous bounce there for the Spoilers right to Garza, and able to get a first down here, their first down of the half, as looking to get off the scoreboard, trying to cut into this Hillsborough Central Valley 13-point lead as Wonderovich under center, back to pass, rolls, and he'll be sacked in the backfield as a big loss there.
Dylan Bai.
As Dylan Bai on the rush, and a loss of 6 on the play.
8 minutes to play, third quarter, so now it's the Hillsborough Central Valley defense trying to come up with the big plays to stop the Spoilers. As the Spoilers getting this possession thanks to a takeaway by each team. Interception by Dryberg in the first half gave the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros their second touchdown after a well-thrown pass touchdown from Preston to Limke for the first score of the game.
Second down and 16 as the Burro linebackers shift as a pitch to Reyes, as he'll look to throw, as that one is intercepted by the Burros. As Parker Gallagher taking it the other way, still on his feet and struck down at the 23-yard line, as it's the second interception for the Burros on the game, as the Spoilers trying to get tricky, but it backfires as Hillsborough Central Valley, their second takeaway of the game.
Halfback option pass, fooled no one. The defensive backs held to their position. They stayed there. They were alert. They were in position. Great coverage. And the secondary has been in coverage throughout the night tonight. They've played pretty well back there in that defensive secondary. That unit has done a nice job here in the first game of the season.
So the Burros turn it over on their first possession, able to get it right back. As Preston, option play, pitch to Mitzel, kind of bobbles it, but able to gather it up, cuts ahead to the 30-yard line, a gain of 7.
Yeah, bobbled it for a while, but then did the right thing and just said, okay, let's get this ball secured, and I will get what I get and finds some good room here on this sideline.
Mitchell, 7 attempts now, over 50 yards at 51.
You just feel a little bit more emotion out here, Brady, than what we maybe felt earlier in the game. You know, just both teams a little bit more vocal and maybe starting to settle in a little bit.
High formation, triple option give is to Cole Hebel as he barrels ahead to the 37-yard line and a first down.
Yeah, remember we saw Hebel there late in the first half come out of that backfield for a little screen pass. And now they give him the rock here. So a lot of depth. We're going to see different personnel on the field all night long throughout much of this season.
Burrows working quickly. Option play. Pitch to Mitzel. Cuts it back up the field. Across the 40 to the 42-yard line and a gain of 5.
I don't know what will happen here, Brady, on this series, but I just get the vibe, the feeling down here on the sideline that just on this series there's a bit more rhythm, a bit more confidence. You know, they're in sequence and just a little bit more crisp.
Rage, the wide receiver to the near side, Cotton to the far side. Luke Dryberg, the tight end. For Sam Preston under center. Fakes the give to Mitzel. He'll look to pass. Now scrambles towards the near side. Still keeps his eyes open. Lofts it up to Rage and overthrown, incomplete, bring up third down.
Yeah, Preston throwing that thing 40 yards downfield, showing his strength and his abilities. Rage did get behind the defensive back, but it was just a little bit overthrown. Rage did have to stop because he was running this route. He was near the sideline, and he was wondering what Preston was going to do. Then he started to turn up field and just couldn't catch up to it.
Gallagher and Limke check back in as the wide receivers.
Blitz is showing.
As fakes it to, he will give this to Mitzel. He finds a gap out across midfield to the 45-yard line.
Wow,
as a 23-yard gain and a Burrow first down.
Yeah, the blitz was coming there, and Mitzel just said, I'll go here.
Good cut back there up the field and a new set of downs for the Burrows.
And I'll give credit to the linemen there. I'm assuming that they were talking and picking that up.
Clock 5:15 and ticking. Two receivers to the far side. Option play, cut up field by Preston. Angling out to the left, loses the football, bounces right back to him, and able to get to the 40-yard line. Picks up a gain of 4, make it 5.
He wasn't going to go down easy. As you said, the ball came out, picked it up off a bounce, then went left, then had people hang on him, came back right, spins around, tries to stretch it forward, gets knocked back, goes back to his right. A lot of effort. 4:40 to play in this third quarter. Still 13-0. Our halftime score stays here at 13-0. Hillsborough Central Valley leading Grafton with yourliveevent.com.
Mitzel checks out, and Jace Lushik will be the tailback dotting the I for the Burrows. Give his to Lushik up the middle. Follows his blockers, drags a defender for a couple yards out inside the 40 to bring up third down.
Well, the spoiler defense going to try to come up with another play, another stop. The spoiler defense has been pretty solid all night long. They only gave up 15 points last week in their season opening victory, 41-15. The offense, though, this week has really been held in check, the spoilers offense, because of the Burrow defense. Now, Hillsborough Central Valley's offense trying to get something here on third and short.
Third down and 2. As the give is to Lushik, and he is met up and wrapped in the backfield as coming in untouched. Devin Gilbert able to be the first one on the scene, and that'll bring up fourth down and 4 as it's a loss of 2.
Yeah, Gilbert there, and also Cody Keeley there for the spoilers. As you said, a loss of a couple brings up that 4th and 4. Burrows, they're going to go for it here.
They're keeping their offense in. Gallagher and Limke to the near side, as well as Rage to the far side. I formation. As hard count and
flag on the near side of the field.
Like a false start on Hillsborough Central Valley, as that'll back them up 5 yards, and the punt team will come in for the Burros.
Yeah, just I think that might have been one of the receivers just not watching that ball and just flinching a little bit. And that's enough for the whistle with 3 minutes to go. So as Preston will go back to punt and Spoilers back to receive, standing around their 10.
Second penalty for the Burros, 2 penalties, 10 yards. As Damon Reyes back as the punt's blocked. Punt is blocked and picked up, as coming in was Esker Rios, and able to block the punt, recovered it, returns it to the 38-yard line.
That kid has done everything tonight. He has had a lot of energy for the Grafton Spoilers.
Absolutely, as Grafton not going down easy here so far tonight. Still playing hard. Still only a 2-score game, so able to get something here offensively. Force a turnover, and then whole new ball game. So first down and 10 for the Spoilers at the 38-yard line. High formation for Wanarovich. Give is to Damon Reyes. He'll cut inside, cross the 35 to the 34. In a game of 3.
Jack Paulsrud now in the game. Number 25 is one of those linebackers for Hillsborough Central Valley. Seeing different faces here on some series. Riley Olson is out there again in the corner. Parker Gallagher the other corner. Preston still a safety. Leshik is a linebacker. And Dryberg's a linebacker. Mentioned Paulsrud is out there.
Clock 2:10 and ticking. Wanarovich with the handoff. Give is up the middle to Reyes. Inside the 30, as that'll bring up third down and short as a gain of 5.
Well, Grafton's been attempting all night to get something going offensively, and this is another opportunity for them after the block punt.
Then get a push from the offensive lineman. Jose Sanchez, Diego Galvin, Devin Gilbert, Gus Obregon, and Tony Valderez, the offensive line. That end of Steven Garza for the Spoilers. Give is to Rios up the middle. He'll keep the feet churning close to the sticks. We'll see where they mark him.
It's a good second effort after, Rios was hit pretty much the time he took the handoff, but strong and physical and kept those legs churning and got some positive yards out of it, just short of the first down. 4th and a very short yard for Grafton with a minute to play in the third quarter.
So 4th down and 1 for the Spoilers. They'll go for it. They'll keep their offensive in. Wanarovich to the sideline to get the play now. Jogs it back in.
Willison joining Valdez, 4 down linemen now here for Hillsborough Central Valley.
Split receivers, 1 to each side. Wanarovich under center as was looking for the QB sneak, and
is that a delay?
Might have been a false start.
Yeah, false start on Grafton. Oh, that's a costly penalty, Brady. They were 4th and less than 1, and now it's 4th and over 5. Again, may change the play call, may force them into something, and it also allows the Burros defense to regroup and probably bring some pressure here.
So that'll make it 4th down and 6. Under 40 seconds remaining. They'll have to snap it one more time at least.
What a beautiful night this is.
As sun is setting, and absolutely a beautiful night here at Randy Vegan Field at Central Valley.
Just a little bit of a breeze as you see those little flags from the goalposts.
So split receivers, I formation for the Spoilers. Wanarovich under center. He'll drop back, look to pass. Fires it as that one is incomplete as he was going for Will Giskra on the post route, just unable to connect.
Gallagher was in the vicinity with defensive coverage for Hillsborough Central Valley.
So a turnover on downs for the Spoilers as Hillsborough Central Valley will
I'm sorry, Brady, I keep stepping on you, even though you're, in a scissors lift and whatever. It takes everybody, to make a game with the officials and the hard work and the effort they do, and also the chain gang. You realize that for Teak Kelly, this is season number 39 on the chain gang. Of course, he's got Tom Olson, Tim Lee, and Bob Crest with him, but season number 39 for Teak.
10 seconds remaining as to pass, and that one in and out of the hands of Luke Driver. Going up second down and 10, and Teak on the sidelines of my boss is definitely top 2.
Good answer. Radar. Yeah, so people listening, you know what? It's now Radar Siebels. It's no longer Brady. It's Radar.
Absolutely. Get your milk at Hillsborough Dairy. 6.2 remaining in the third quarter as Henkel back in at the fullback position. As Cotton to the near side. And a slant play to Gallagher as he'll be just short, a gain of 9. As that'll bring up third down and 1. As that will do it for quarter number 3. So it'll be third down and 1 as we begin the fourth quarter on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. It's Hillsborough Central Valley 13, Grafton 0 on yourliveevent.com.
Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsborough. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsborough, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
On the lot at Norman County Implement, new equipment and new trades. Let's talk about this new lineup at Norman County Implement. 2019 carryover versatile Delta Track 570, 30-inch tracks, 6 remotes, save $80,000 due to versatile restrictions. I cannot tell you the selling price, but I can tell you you're going to save $80,000 on this 2019 carryover versatile Delta Track 570 at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Talk with Chuck O'Neill and get the details.
Third down and 1 remaining in, third down and 1 as we begin quarter number 4. Hillsborough Central Valley a 13-0 lead. You're on yourliveevent.com as all at the 43-yard line. Hillsborough Central Valley 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, a 31-yard Gannon Lemke touchdown reception, followed by a Luke Dryberg 40-yard interception return for a touchdown. So far, your scoring plays tonight, again, a 13-0 early lead. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Third down and 1 for Hillsborough Central Valley. I formation. Preston under center. Makes the give to Henkel as he'll bootleg it. He's dropped for a loss, but a flag on the play as it looks like a face mask penalty as over aggressive on the tackle for 62. Jose Sanchez III will cost the Spoilers a first down.
Yeah, just trying to make a play in that hand got in there and came up too high and tried to release it, but of course the flag was there and. We haven't had many penalties tonight for the first game. These two teams, I should say, first game for Hillsborough Central Valley, second for Grafton. They've played pretty clean football. Credit to the players and the coaches for being prepared.
The 15 on the penalty, second penalty for now 20 yards. For Grafton, now inside Grafton territory at the 48-yard line as movement.
And as I say that, there's movement along the line of scrimmage.
As another 5 yards for Hillsborough Central. I looked like tackle on the end there, Dylan By, just flinched a little bit. I know that feeling. And that'll bring up first down and 15.
Still 13-0 our score. 2 second quarter touchdowns for Hillsborough Central Valley. A passing touchdown, Preston Limke, and a 40-yard interception return by Dryburgh.
Triple option. Preston will keep it cut inside. Not much there. Able to fall forward. He'll gain 2 to bring up second down and 13.
Rios again on the tackle. Number 20 has been there all night long for the Grafton Spoilers.
Only a gain of 1, and so second down and 16. Minute into this fourth quarter. And split receivers. High formation for the Bros. Preston under center, gets the snap. Give is to Mitchell, cuts up front, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage and nothing more, as that'll bring up third down and long for the Burros.
Yeah, this Grafton defense just continues to hang in there, don't they, Brady? I mean, they've made some good plays all night long. It was, really it was a fantastic throw and a great reception by Limke on that touchdown, and then the Borough defense, but otherwise both defenses have really, they've been in control of this game.
Yeah, defense absolutely been great for the Spoilers here so far tonight. Shotgun formation, Preston, pass, caught for first down as Nathan Rage on the post play gets to the sticks, a 16-yard gain and a Borough first down.
Preston really throws a nice ball, doesn't he? Just finding Rage there and setting up and throwing that tight spiral, and Rage settling in front of the defensive back to see where the yard marker is and gets the first down.
Absolutely a laser there from Preston. Second reception for Rage, 24 yards. As again, shotgun formation. Snap is low on the turf, and Preston just forced to fall on it for a loss on the play as second down, as a loss of 6 to make it second and 16.
9:35 to play in the fourth quarter. Burrows back into their huddle. Hillsborough Central Valley will be on the road in Watford City next Friday night. Plans to broadcast with yourliveevent.com from Watford City.
Excited to be there. Excited for the trek out west. Alex Cotton in. Receiver to the near side, bringing the play in. Shotgun formation. Snap is low once again. Preston again once is just forced to fall on it. Back-to-back fumbles on the shotgun attempt, and so third down and 25 is a loss of 9 on the play.
Clock continues to run.
Mason Fondrick there on the center for the Burros, just having a tough time elevating it. Both those snaps only maybe an inch or so off of the grass, and so third down and 25, 8:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. High formation. Give is to Mitchell up the gut. Breaks a tackle, falls forward across midfield to the 49, a gain of 3, and fourth down and long for the Burros.
And the special teams punt team will come out for Hillsborough Central Valley, and Grafton will be back to end. Now playing nose guard is Adrian Valdez, and Dylan By at the left end. Pashton, inside linebacker. He moves over to the right side.
High formation for the Spoilers. Wonderovich, the handoff. Give is to Reyes. He breaks a couple tackles up the middle, across the 40. Still on his feet, across the 45 to the 47-yard line, and it's a 23-yard rush for Damon Reyes and a first down for the Spoilers.
Boy, he's got some fast feet, doesn't he? He took off and showing some good speed and really kept the feet going and tough to bring down.
23 yards on the rush, doubles his rushing yardage for the game, now at 44. As first down and 10, 6.5 and ticking remaining in the game. As Grafton's starting to show a little bit of a sense of urgency, having to move quick, got to score twice. As Wonderovich under center, fakes the handoff. It's an option play, looking to pitch. Now pitches it to Reyes. He'll cut up field, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage but nothing more, as that one snuffed out by the Borough defense. A good job there.
Yeah, the Borough defense really strung that out as the quarterback was waiting, and then decided, all right, I will pitch it, and Pashton and others for the Hillsborough Central Valley defense played that quite well.
I'll give him a gain of 1. So 2nd down and 9. Rio 16 attempts for 57 yards. So far tonight, under 6 minutes, 5:45 remaining in the game. High formation, Justin Garza to the near side. Fakes the handoff, looking to pass. That one is batted away as that one floats, and it's taken by a lineman, as that's actually caught by Chago Galvin at the 43-yard line.
That was Dryberg again in there, and hands up and able to deflect that pass.
So a loss of 4 on the play, loss of 5 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 14. Clock now under 5 minutes to play.
Both defenses have just really held this game together for the respective teams, haven't they?
Absolutely, as Hillsborough Central Valley, the bench now starting to get a little bit fired up as
we got a
Grafton
timeout.
took a little bit too much time there, as they're forced to take their first timeout. 4:44 remaining in the ballgame as Hillsborough Central Valley leads 13-0 on the Golden Harvest Timcas Seed Sales scoreboard.
Hillsborough Drug is open to fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health. Come to Hillsborough Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsborough Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsborough Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsborough Drug and Gift.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
4:44 remains in the ballgame. Hillsborough Central Valley leads 13-0 as it's a 3rd down and a 14 for the Spoilers. Is shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the near side. Monorovich back, gets the snap, looking to set up the screen as that's intercepted. As no in and out of the hands as Driver.
Yeah, he had that, and then he looked and he saw that end zone, the only thing in front of him for the next 32 yards, and that ball just somehow, some way slipped out of his hands.
You could see him afterward just kind of look up like, oh my goodness, but knocks down the pass, and so it's 4th and 14 for Grafton with 4:38 remaining.
Well, Dryberg, had the pick 6 earlier in the game, and he was there again. He's played well.
Definitely was thinking about that once again for his second one. Just forgot the football, but 4th down and 14 as Grafton forced to go for it. I formation for the Spoilers. Now they'll go out to the shotgun. Monorovich sets, looking to fire it long as that is knocked down, incomplete as Preston on the coverage bats it away. Also Gallagher there on the coverage as well, incomplete, and a turnover on downs for the Spoilers.
Yeah, Preston came over and timed his jump, used his length, and knocked that down, read it well. Saw that thing coming the whole time. Well, the Borough defense, they do their job. Now their offense will see if they can maybe run this thing out with 4:32 to play, leading by a score of 13-0.
Yeah, for Hillsborough Central, I just wanted to get some first downs, kill some clock here so far with 4.5 remaining in the game. Preston with the pitch play. Lushik out to the far side, cuts up field. across the 40 to the 35. It's a gain of 8 on first down to bring up second down and short.
Brought down by Steven Garza. Well, scoreboard is favoring Hillsborough Central Valley, and game clock also starting to turn in their favor too, with just 4 minutes remaining in the game.
Second down and 2. Clock now at 4 minutes. As Alex Cotton, the receiver to the near side, rage to the far side. Preston looking at the umpire, or the back judge there. He's got the play clock. Going to wind down as many seconds as possible. Now the snap. Give is up the middle as Lushik will barrel ahead. Close to the 6. We'll see where they mark him.
Going to be short by, well,
Nope,
maybe
they'll
not.
give
Nope,
it to
first down.
Gain of 2.
They say move the chains.
So first down for the Burros. Has got 2. Got what he needed to, and another set of downs for Hillsborough Central Valley.
And this chain gang was just sprinting those 10 yards.
Rage checks in with the play. Also out wide to the near side is Gannon Limke. Lushik remains a tailback. Evil the fullback, triple option. Pitch is to Lushik. He's got some room, gets a block, and stays in bounds. It gets positive yardage, a gain of 5, maybe more, as he disappeared into the Burrow bench, but positive yardage on first down.
Yeah, it was positive yardage, and with his speed, and he was also chased down by Damon Reyes, who continues to show his speed and his abilities here for the spoiler defense.
A gain of 8, so that'll make it second down and 2. Clock still ticking, now 2:45. Make it 2:40.
They'll be close to 2.5 minutes, actually under that, right around probably, 2:25 before they snap this.
As back judge gives 10 seconds on the play clock, and counts it down under 5. Preston gets the snap. Lushik wrapped up in the backfield, stays on his feet. Will host 2, 3, 4 more spoilers in on the tackle.
And again, it was Rios leading the way defensively for Grafton.
So the spoilers, they'll take a timeout with 2:17 remaining. Hillsborough Central Valley leads 13-0. Golden Harvest Timcas at Seed Sales Scoreboard.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halsted Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halsted Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsborough is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsborough.
Back here at yourliveevent.com as Hillsborough Central Valley leads 13-0. 2:17 remaining. It's a third down and 3 out of the spoiler timeout. Grafton's got 1 remaining. Hillsborough Central Valley with the full complement of 3. As I formation, Rage and Limke out wide. Dryberg the tight end. Evil and Lushik in the backfield. Takes the give, looking to pass. Tight end, Dryberg's got it. A first down, keeps the feet moving, just shy of the 10, and a first down for the Burros.
Yeah, safe play, good route, well thrown pass, had enough time, set up, and Dryberg's been active tonight. And young man that, has some experience and has played in some big games, some big moments, and his pick 6 earlier tonight, and a few of these plays here kind of starting to seal this thing away.
In a 13 on the play. Clock now under 2 minutes, 1:45 and ticking. Ball at the 13, the Burros can get a first down. As
Movement
whistle
up
and a
front,
penalty
both sides
flag.
pointing at each other, so we'll see which side went first.
As they'll discuss it, and encroachment on the spoiler, so that'll give Hillsborough Central Valley 5 free yards. Third penalty, all of them coming in this second half. 25 yards total for the spoilers on penalty yardage.
Yeah, sitting at the 8-yard line.
The clock will continue ticking. Another 25 seconds the Burros can take off on the game clock. Give is to Lushik up the middle. Runs into a host of both players, but keeps the feet churning, and second down.
After
the
the
carry.
6.
So gain of 2 on the play.
A big collision there right at the 6-yard line. Clock continues to run, and we'll be inside of a minute here where they have to make the snap from center.
Second down and 3. Clock now under a minute.
They'll just run this thing out.
Preston under center gets the snap. Give is to Lushik. Up the middle, spinning, turning, keeps the feet chugging, and he's in for a touchdown. As Chase Lushik, a 6-yard touchdown run, and it's 19-0, Hillsborough Central Valley.
Yeah, pretty good push up front, and Lushik just kept his legs turning and forward progress and was able to get in for the first rushing touchdown of the night.
As once again, it's Parker Gallagher back to kick for the Burros. Sam Preston will hold. 45.1 remains in the game. Snap down as that one is blocked, as actually hit one of the linemen for the Burros, as Gallagher is not able to get any height of it. So the PAT is no good, but Hillsborough Central Valley tacks on their lead. It's 19-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales scoreboard.
Insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
13-0, Hillsborough Central Valley with the lead. 45.1 remaining in the fourth quarter, as Hillsborough Central Valley likely to improve to 1-0. The spoilers will fall to 1-1 on the season. As Gallagher with the kickoff, as that one angles out of bounds, as it'll be a penalty, free kick out of bounds, and penalty number 2 on the Burros so far tonight. So ball will be placed, I believe, at the 40 for Grafton. Final 45 seconds. As, ball will be
35.
Placed at the 35-yard line.
Well, we hope to get together with a couple of players here after the game, and with head coach Scott Olson for Hillsborough Central Valley. Burros leading 19-0 in their season opener. Scheduled to be at Watford City next Friday night.
As a couple of Burros getting in, some substitutions, as Braden Walsh checking in for first time so far tonight, as Grafton, they'll take a timeout. That'll be their final timeout. As keep it here, as we'll final 45.1 is bring Burke back in here, and Jim, a couple miscues, but Hillsborough Central Valley, once again, their defense really carrying them again tonight.
Yeah, defense, making enough plays, and especially with the pick six. And, certainly, it's a game that, both teams are going to learn from, and they're going to be able to correct these, little miscues or, whatever it is, however you want to describe them, it's all very correctable, fixable type stuff. Week one, some guys that are out there for the first time with significant minutes or a starting nod or whatever it might be. And a lot of people played. Again, shows the depth, which is going to be a strength all season long for this Hillsborough Central Valley team. And I also think, Brady, it really shows, this Grafton team also, how far they've come from last year to this year. As I said in the pregame show, they're, stronger, older, bigger. They've got some speed. They have some really good football players. They're going to be all right. And they learned some more about themselves tonight, too. So, they're going to be 1-1 after 2 weeks, and the Burros will be 1-0. And, hey, you know what? You move forward and you come back to work, bring the lunch pails and bring the blue collars and just strap up the boots and be ready to continue working to get better and enjoy the game and be thankful that we're able to play the game.
As game clock will run out there, as some spoilers able to get a couple of snaps there, as Anthony Gonzalez with a loss of 2, as that will be the final play, as Hillsborough Central Valley will pick up the victory. The final score tonight on the Golden Harvest Tip Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard, it's Hillsborough Central Valley 19, Grafton 0. The Burros advance to 1-0. Stick around, our post-game report is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com. Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough.
Right Implement in Hillsborough, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsborough, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsborough. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsborough Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsborough Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsborough Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsborough Lumber today.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Right Implement Building in Hillsborough. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as Hillsborough Central Valley, the 19-0 victory here tonight against the Grafton Spoilers as they advance to 1-0 on the season. The Spoilers fall to 0-1, as we'll run down here our scoring summary here for both teams here tonight on the 19-0 Borough victory. Second quarter, Gannon Limke, a 31-yard touchdown reception from Sam Preston opened up the scoring. PAT failed to make it 6-0. Later on in the second quarter, Luke Driver able to step in front of a Logan Wanarovich pass. Takes it 40 yards for a pick six. second touchdown of the game. PAT was good to make it 13-0, as that was the score at halftime. It stayed that way until late in the fourth quarter. Final minute of the game with 45 seconds remaining. Jace Lushik, a 6-yard touchdown run, make it 19-0, and that is your final score with the Burros victorious 19-0. They advance to 1-0 on the season. Spoilers fall to 1-1. The Burros travel to Watford City next week in their first competition against a Class AA opponent. As we'll take another quick pause here on our post-game report, and then we'll be joined by some players and some coaches. That's coming up next. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com on our post-game report here. Hillsborough Central Valley 19-0 with the victory. As Burke down on the field, he's joined by the coach for Hillsborough Central Valley, Coach Scott Olson.
Yeah, we'll start here with, I'm not sure if we're going to start with Coach Olson or if we'll start with the players here. So, all right, let's start with some players here first, huh? All right, yeah, we're going to be, if you're comfortable, I'm okay, all right? So, yeah, we've got Luke Dryberg joining us here after the victory tonight over Grafton to open the season, 19-0. Congratulations on the win. Talk about the pick six that sparked the team there in the first half.
It was a good block by Jace. He came around the end and blocked it, and I was in the spot. I was lucky enough to be in the spot, and coach just put me there, and I got the ball.
Talk some about the defensive side tonight and how you guys made some plays, maybe wish you could have made a few more, and you also adjusted and you worked through some things with some veterans and some new faces. Just overall, the thoughts of you as one of the veterans, the leaders of the team out there defensively.
Yeah, the leaders got to lead, and the other players just got to play. They got to play hard, and we didn't play perfectly. We played pretty poorly. We didn't tackle. We didn't finish. We got to finish, and us leaders, veterans, got to do that. We got to tell the young kids to do that, and we just got to get it done.
On the offensive side, a few receptions. What else did you take out of this game tonight that you'll build upon and you'll take as positives either on the offensive side or overall?
I need to block better. I think the entire team need to block better. We got to block our guys. We got to get our blocks, and we should get it down. We got to get our blocks, everybody.
I'll watch some film and see it and learn from it, right?
Yep. We got to, watching film, we'll get the mental stuff down, and we'll hit our blocks, and we should be set for next week.
All right, Luke, thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's bring in also the young man who gets the touchdown reception, the first score of the game and of the season on a well-thrown ball by Sam Preston. Joining us is Gannon Limpke. Hey, nice catch out there. Just talk about that play and what you were seeing or thinking as that ball was spiraling through the air.
Yeah, Coach Walsh called a nice play. Sam's a good quarterback. He's a good dual-threat quarterback. I ran my fade, and Sam found me open, and I caught it.
It looked to me like you timed your jump, and I also thought you were pretty well defended. Credit to the Grafton kid who was in pretty good position. I just thought that you went up and made just a heck of a play.
Yeah, credit to that man. Sam put a good ball again, and
maybe weren't perfect are so correctable, fixable, aren't they?
Yeah, we started slow today, and we gotta get back to film on Monday and perfect all the stuff we did wrong. Just our teams, we're doing pretty good right now, but we gotta fix the stuff that we're doing bad.
And maybe to begin the game, were some guys maybe pressing too much too with some jitters or not?
No, we're pretty good. We're all focused, and we realize the COVID's pretty bad, but got to get in the mindset of playing a football game.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, and we'll keep it here. We have head coach Scott Olson with us for Hillsborough Central Valley, part of our post-game report here tonight. A 19-0 season-opening victory over Grafton. Scott, congrats to you and the team. Well, we talked a little bit at halftime, but let's go back and talk about the first half and just what you saw out of your team here in the season opener.
Playing hard. I think that we were on point with our assignments and where we needed to be on defense. I didn't like our tackling tonight, which was to be expected in the first game. That can happen with a new group in the varsity level, but we can be better at tackling. We'll see it on film and how we can adjust to that. And offensively, they got a good player, number 20, and he timed our cadence a little bit and got some penetration. And I thought he was getting tired towards the end of the half, and then they still second half he did about everything. He blocked a punt and he was their main guy on defense, made a tackle on everybody. And it's something that we got to learn about. And I think overall there was at times we adjusted well and at times we didn't.
And as you were adjusting and having to do that on the fly for a good portion of the night, weren't you?
Yeah, because and against Oak Grove he was just a linebacker, and then versus us he's jumping around just wherever he wanted to be he could be, and with a young center that doesn't know really everything yet, and that can happen to just mess with their minds on the offensive line. And but overall we took care of business, and love the effort, and we'll get better mentally.
Talk about the play, the pass, the touchdown pass for the first score of the game and of the season. Sam, heck of a ball, and Gannon going up, and I thought made a great catch.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's long, he's physical. He can out jump a lot of guys with his length, and he's a weapon, just like Gavin and Garson last year. If we don't use it, we're wasting it.
How did you feel about how you ran the ball tonight? And, with the blocking and the running and everything.
Inconsistent. It was inconsistent at best. It can be better, and we'll watch film and we'll see how it goes.
Special teams?
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. Other than obviously in a first game to be awesome at your extra point is not a big deal. And Parker's got to get used to that. Parker's got to. Last year he just kicked. He's never really tired, and then now he's tired, and he's playing a lot, and he's got to get used to being tired and changing their focus to putting a good boot on the kick.
No surprise. We talked about it in the pregame show. We talked about it preseason, before you ever got on the field. This team has depth, has a lot of talent, has a lot of good athletes, and you were able to do that right away here in week one is get guys on the field. How pleasing is that? Because I think sometimes you can see them maybe differently in game situations versus practice situations.
Yeah, no, it's game speed, and then the new guys got used to. You got the Johnson brothers that subbed on defensive line. They did a really nice job. We'll see it on film, and they're only used to some practice speed, and that isn't always as fast as what game speed is, and adjustment to that, and then we do have quite a few new starters on varsity level, and they got to get used to that speed. And Grafton brought it tonight. They played well, and I'm sure they're going to want to take some stuff back that hurt them, and that's part of the game, but. Give Grafton credit. They'll be a playoff team in Class A, and they made us make mistakes. It wasn't always us.
Yeah, they're a much improved football team. And how about Watford City? You go there next Friday night.
Yeah, it's a long trip, and they returned some of their main guys from last year. I know they lost a couple of big old linemen that they had, but their skill guys are the same, and we'll get film on them tonight after the night, and so we'll find out.
Thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Head coach Scott Olson for Hillsborough Central Valley here on the postgame show with yourliveevent.com.
All right, thanks, Burke, joining us down on the field, getting us some interviews with some players and coaches here as we'll continue rolling along here on our post-game report, as we'll have our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We'll go back to the second quarter, the first score of the game, as Gannon Limke, a 31-yard touchdown reception through double coverage. Just an absolutely beautiful laser of a pass by Sam Preston, as Limke able to reach up, able to out-jump the defenders, caught the pass, waltzed into the end zone for the game's first score to make it 6-0. As that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust. Visit them online at halsteadtel.com. Take another quick pause, and then I'll have our Arctic Enterprises Precision Player of the Game as well as our Player of the Game as well. Up next, yourliveevent.com.
It's back to school time. The Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools welcome back students for a new school year. While things may be a bit different this year, the main goal remains the same: bringing our youth a quality education while making sure all students, teachers, and staff stay healthy and safe. If you're wondering what the new school year will look like, be sure to check out the Return to Learning guidelines at both the Hillsborough School website, hillsboroughk12.com, and the Central Valley School website, centralvalleynd.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com is time now for our Arctic Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Second quarter, again, Luke Dryberg steps in front of a Landon on a Ravitch pass and stepped in front of it, got the interception, took it 40 yards to the end zone to increase Hillsborough Central Valley's lead, a total make it 13-0. That's your Arctic Enterprises Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Arctic Enterprises in Hillsborough. Visit them online at planterdoc.com. Also have our Enbridge Player of the Game, the Energy Player of the Game, and for the Grafton Spoilers, Edgar Rios will give that to him here. The bell cow for the Spoilers here tonight. He had 16 rushes for 57 yards to be the leading rusher for the Spoilers. Also on defense, really a force there in the linebacking position and in special teams, able to block a punt there in the third quarter as well. So your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, enbridge.com/line3.us. Visit them online. As now we'll run down here our final stats here for both teams. We'll start with the final stats for the Grafton Spoilers. For them, 131 yards of total offense, 114 on the ground, 17 in the air. They were led in rushing by Edgar Rios, 16 attempts for 57 yards. David Reyes, 6 attempts for 44 yards. Landon Wanarovich was 6 attempts for -8 yards. And Anthony Gonzalez, 2 attempts for 5 yards, total of 114. Passing for the Grafton Spoilers, as Landon Wanarovich was 2 for 6 for 17 yards, 1 interception. Also Damon Reyes, 0 for 1 with an interception on a halfback pass trick play. Receiving for the Spoilers, Justin Garza, 1 reception for 8 yards, and Edgar Rios, 1 reception for 9 yards. Penalty-wise for the Spoilers, they committed 3 penalties, all in the second half for a total of 25 yards. Our final stats now for the Burros of Hillsborough Central Valley. And it's 224 yards of total offense, 127 on the ground, 97 in the air for the Burros. They were led in rushing by number 4, Gavin Mitchell, 12 attempts for 82 yards. Sam Preston, 13 attempts for -1 yard. As Jace Lushik, 11 attempts for 39 yards, had a touchdown as well. Cole Hebel, 2 attempts for 7 yards, 127 total rushing yards. Passing for the Burros, it was Sam Preston, as he was 6 of 9 in the air, 97 yards passing. Receiving-wise for Hillsborough Central Valley, as Gannon Lemke, 1 reception, 31 yards on a touchdown reception. Nathan Rage, 2 catches for 24 yards. Cole Hebel, 1 reception for 30 yards. Parker Gallagher, 1 reception for 9 yards, as well as Alex Cotton, 1 reception for 9 yards. And that will do it for the receiving core for Hillsborough Central Valley. A total of 97 receiving yards. Penalty-wise for the Burros. They committed 2 penalties for a total of 10 yards. Turnover-wise, it was Hillsboro Central Valley forcing 2 interceptions, also 2 turnovers on down. For Hillsboro Central Valley, they had 2 lost fumbles. Those are your final stats here on yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining us here on Your Live Event. We thank you for staying with some of our technical difficulties. We'll work on it. We'll make sure to be better here as we make the long trek next Friday night out to Watford City as Hillsboro Central Valley will take on the Watford City Wolves here on yourliveevent.com. For our executive producer, Mark Forsyth, as well as Jim Berkemeyer down on the field, I'm Brady Steele saying thank you so much for tuning in here tonight and have a great weekend, everybody.